Welcome to the stream, everybody. Just kind of getting things set up, and then we're going to do some fishing. We're fishing for sea run cutthroats today. See what we can get. All right, let's get a worm on the pole. All right, first cast out. Thank you, John. Appreciate that. Hope your day's going well. Hope your day's going well, John. Shirts. My shirt here is made by local artist. Tie Dye is their business name. Breach is not open yet. I went down kind of there yesterday. It's not open yet. It'll probably open this winter though, for sure. Last year it was open for a long time in the summertime. We had a lot of jellyfish and stuff like that coming in. All right, thank you, John. Yeah, if you're not catching, you're wishing instead of fishing. Hey there, Maria. How you doing? Hope you're doing well today. Thank you for joining the stream, y'all. We're in Northern California here, fishing off of Big Lagoon. We're fishing for sea run cutthroat trout. Or steelhead. Steelhead you can't keep, but they're always fun to catch. Hey, I'm wondering if you're heading over here at any point here in a little bit.
Maybe I'm cooking breakfast right now.
Okay. After you're done with that, do you think I can talk you into walking my needle nose over to me for some flyers? I don't know where mine were. I just,
Yeah,
I think they're over where I was sitting somewhere. And if those aren't there, maybe I can use your needles.
yeah.
Thank you,
All
sir.
right,
You kick ass. Yep.
all right. See
Bye.
ya.
Well, I'm seeing some jump out here. One jumped a little bit over there. if anybody has any questions, feel free to ask away. Thanks for the support. Feel free to sub and check out some of the other videos I got. If I catch a good sized cutthroat today, I'll show y'all how to fillet the cutthroat where you have no pin bones in it. So we'll have to hope for that. And sometimes it's slow on the bite, but we'll get something pretty soon. We'll get some bites pretty soon. I've already seen some jump in and swirling on the top. All right, I feel like I need to go get my needle nose. I forgot those, so I'll be right back. Hope y'all enjoy the view, and we'll talk to you here in just a second. Alright, y'all, I'm back. Sorry about that. Had to grab some needle nose. Alright, now I feel better. Let's get this back out here. Let's add another piece of worm onto this. Hope everybody's doing good. Welcome to the stream. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Just waiting for the bell to dingle. Jingle. jump over here on the left side of me. They're all pretty small. Just playing the waiting game right now. And basically, what I'm doing is I'm trying to catch a couple fish to eat. That's my plan today. So I'll have to hope we catch a couple good ones. And if I catch a couple good ones, I'll show you all how I fillet a fish, the cutthroat trout, and while keeping the meat good and getting all the pin bones and all the bones out. A lot of people just cook them, bake them whole, or cook them whole with the bones and pull the bones out while they're eating them. I prefer to cut all the bones out. Oh, there's the bite. There's the bite. Nice and dry. Had my drag too loose and lost it. Should have checked it. Well, that's good. We got a bite. So far, so good. Didn't take too long. Hey there, Isabel. How's it going? Hope you're doing good. got one bite so far. Stupidly didn't have my drag tight, but I got it tighter now, so. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day wherever you are in the world. Pretty nice out here, a little bit of a breeze, a little bit of fog. Beautiful out here, nice lagoon. It's a brackish lagoon. It's a little bit of salt water, a little bit of fresh water. And we have steelhead and sea run cutthroat trout in the lagoon. Steelhead you have to return, they're native to the lagoon. Cutties, sea run cutties you can keep as long as they're 10 inches or larger, and I'm going for a 19 or 20-inch cutty. Let's see what we can do today. And I appreciate everybody just checking it out. We're in Northern California out here, about an hour south of Oregon border, right on the coast. And my name is Dude, D-U-D-E, just like it sounds. That's what my mom named me, and that's what I go by. If we're lucky, we'll get to see an osprey either dive in and get a fish, or eagle get a fish, or maybe pelicans. You never know out here. Might get to see the otters swim by, uh, anything like that. Shoot at it.
Is that a legal worm?
Yeah, you have to, Ryan.
Trying to talk with you.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. How you
Oh,
been?
so then they're gonna hear about my folly.
Yeah. How you been? Oh, really? What happened?
This my fucking, I don't know, my fishing world just took a shit all over me this week.
Oh man, what happened?
Up on the Smiths chasing salmon. I got a fucking ticket, my first ticket ever.
Oh dang, that's
I totally spaced on pinching a barb. You know how I'm always fucking good at it. First time I went up to Oregon where it's legal to have barbs. I had a knot in my line from fishing earlier that morning in California, so I stretched my line all the way out and found where the knot was. It's like, get this out of there, I'll save it. It was a brand new spool. We just paid like $20 to have it spooled up, so I sat there and over at the jetty at Brookings, worked on it, got it out. And I'm like, well, fuck, I got an Oregon license. I got it out, so I wet it and, slid my hands down the line back and forth to make sure it didn't re-knot in the same spot. So I was like, well, maybe if I cast it out there and get this line wet and,
right.
get some tension on a few times, it won't do it. So I went ahead and did it. I put a big old cast master on and freaking, I'm like, whoa, I can use barbs. So I left the barbs on, right? So then got the knot out, got it all. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna head back to go fish the Smith because I know I can catch fish there. I'm on the jetty where I don't have a net. Not really. There's other boats in there, and I just didn't feel good with that. So I go back to the Smith. I change out the hook. Have somebody help me change the hook out, and forgot. I thought the hook that I just put on there was a factory barbless. And so I didn't even really look at the barbs. I didn't even look for barbs. I thought, man, here, put this on, I'm good. And I'm out there casting away. And one comes up behind me. Hey, can I see your license registration? Can I check your gear? They did. And I'm like, yeah, sure, no problem. I'm like, well, happy to see them type of deal. No big deal. I'm like, it's factory marvelous, and he looks at it, says, let me see your rod. Takes my rod, starts getting weird. There's a barb on this. I'm like, huh? What? I'm like, I pulled that out of a barbless package. I know I did. And he's like, nope, there's a barb here. And he showed me, and I'm like, holy shit, well, I guess I'm responsible for that. I said, I had somebody else put the hook on,
Right.
but I didn't check it afterwards. And so, he's like, okay, let me have your license tags. I'm like, well, I think it might be at my truck. Okay, no problem, we'll go there. I was like, wait, no, I put it in my bag this time. It's right there. So I got my license out, and my license, my salmon tag. That's all good. Then he says, can I see your steelhead tag? Or do you have a steelhead tag? I'm like, nah, but it's not filled out. Like, I'm salmon fishing. I'm not steelhead fishing. Why the fuck would I fill out a steelhead tag? He's like, you have to. And I'm like, but I'm salmon fishing. I'm not targeting steelhead. I'm targeting salmon only. So that makes no sense at all to me. He's like, yeah, well, let me see your tags. He takes it, looks at it, puts it in his pocket. Then he's got a hold of my rod still. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna set it right down here. Da da da. He's like, yeah, I'm not gonna give you a ticket for the steelhead tag. And I'm like, but for, dude, there's not, I don't have to. You're full of shit, bro. And he's like, but I'm gonna give you a ticket for the bar. I'm like, yeah, I can understand why. Take that.
That's
And And so he gave, and I'm like, well, how much is it? Oh, that's to be determined. He said, we'll send you something in there. So then I go and I hook up with a fucking fish right after that, another big fish. And I fucking lost it. So the first fish I wasn't on this trip. This is the second. This is the third trip actually. So first trip, I hooked up, but these kids, these native kids had their dog that was attacking the fish and attacking, and jumping all around and being obnoxious. And I watched them just before I hooked up with my fish, like half an hour before, lose the fish to the dog. The dog literally, they had the fish in that shallow of water right there, dude. And the dog jumps down in with the fish in the water and hits the line, snap, the fish is gone.
Hey, Danny. Hey, the next year.
Oh, you're just.
I got the stream up here.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, so I'm yelling at him, get your dog. The dog is right behind me, going berserk like it did with them. And I'm freaking out because I'm having a hard time, getting control of the fish to start with. I've got another guy's line on my line and a fucking dog behind me. So I lose that fish. That was the first fish. I was frustrated with that one. So then I went back up the next time. I didn't even get a bite. God, he ended up getting like a close to a 20-pound hatchery because he went down to the sample.
Look at that carcass right there.
That's big. That's a big one. Who got that?
Animal, I think.
Wow.
Yep, I think an animal. Bird got it.
That had to be stealing. That was a steelhead. Nice. Yeah. That was about a 4-pound steelhead.
Yeah.
That was a beauty. So I get the ticket. I go back to fishing. I told the other one because he was the one trained. The guy that wrote me up is a trainee.
Yeah, trying to get that first.
Yeah. And so I looked over at the warden and I said, look, man, I pinched the barbs on my hooks, but I want to fish. I'm not going to fill out this steelhead tag because that's not right. And when he started saying, I said, dude, I'll accept the freaking barb ticket. You better drop that steelhead thing. I said, because nobody over there has a steelhead tag for the barb. There's 20 people lined up. I said, unless you want a bunch of problems with the courts and dragging all these people into jail, or not jail, but into court for their tickets, you can't just go after me.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, he's like, well, I'm just going to warn you. I'm like, well, then you better go warn all them too.
Right.
Because this is wrong. But I highly suggest you just drop that subject right there. But and then when he left to go talk to the other people, I looked at the other one who's been around for a while, and I said, look, man, I want to go back to fishing. I'm not freaking targeting steelhead. I'm targeting salmon, and I'm not going to fill out that steelhead report card for you.
Right.
He's like, yeah. He's like, he doesn't understand. So he was just like, I'm not going to write you a ticket for that,
Right.
And he was the boss.
That's a badass shirt.
Yeah, Ray Troll.
Where'd you get that at?
Ray Troll. I got
It's called Rachel.
Ray Troll is the artist,
Oh, gotcha.
and out of Alaska. Look up some of the shit.
Yeah, that one's badass. I love that.
I got some other ones too. Really nice. Yeah, and then so I had to double back to go to. I had an appointment. Oh, I had to go to the dentist over in fucking Reading. So I had to go to a specialist over there, but my dentist misdiagnosed it. So I get over to the specialist thinking I'm gonna have a redo on a root canal, and he's like, "No, actually, your tooth is fine, your root's fine." He's like, "You have an abscess that needs to be removed by an oral surgeon." Well, I tried the antibiotics, but it didn't do. He's like, "No, you just need an oral surgeon to remove that." So I drove all the way over here, spent $400 for nothing, basically, to find out that my dentist misdiagnosed. And so then I'm like, all right, I got to double back to the river because I wanted to catch a salmon from my little brother's freaking memorial Thursday. And I was working hard to get and so I went back on Saturday. No, I just doubled. I doubled back. Actually, I was up there. I was going to stay up there until I got one. But North Country Fair happened.
Oh yeah.
And actually, this is where I bought this at North Country Fair. Actually, but this is because this has the salmon recreation. And so for Friends of Eel River. And then so I was like, fucking trade my garlic for shirts. And so I jammed all the way back to trade shirts and garlic, and I got 3 Ray Trolls. I got 2 Ray Troll hoodies and a Ray Troll shirt, and then a bunch of other freaking handcrafted, fish shirts, right? And so then I turned right around and went back, and lost that one that day that I got the ticket. And then this morning I went into the freaking sand hole last day and hiked in with my buddies. He got a small one. I hooked up, and it wasn't a huge fish. I was gonna get that fish no problem, but I fucked up. My fucking knot. I was tying in the dark last night, and my knot came undone, and he just fucking swam away. So I'm really beat, man. I feel just like I abused myself. Yeah. Were you smoking anything good?
A little bit of
Is that same stuff? That smells good. Smells alright. You got beers? You're on the side. How long have you been fishing?
It's only been like maybe half hour or an hour.
No bites?
I got one bite.
You got a bite?
Not just slip.
Right. Right. But yeah. Just like crying, screaming, punching myself in the face, Just never had such a damn hard time. I don't know what the fuck I did to deserve this. It's bad karma. That's all I gotta say.
I recently took a trip to Nevada.
Oh, nice.
Rented a truck, drove out there.
You rented a truck?
Rented a truck.
A U-Haul truck?
Like a 2025 truck.
Nice.
For about a week, and drove it out to Nevada.
Did you go in mine? You did that. How'd that go?
Twice already. And I want to go back again on the 3rd of
Wow.
Got to build up the fun.
Right.
But the first time was amazing. I learned a lot. Found nice beach for my friend and a couple of pieces of beach.
Right.
And then,
Is it the petrified stuff?
yeah.
Okay.
Black hole. And then the second time I went, well, the first time I went, I had a
Stick my head in there for a wind block.
The first time I went, I had a friend fund the trip, so to speak, and helped me out to get there. So I gave him the biggest of the piece, you know. The second time I went, a couple friends funded it, so I gave them a bigger one. The second time was pretty good.
Really?
Yeah, second time was a little better because I had a little more experience about it. I kind of knew what I was doing. And I found, like, when I was there last time, I found a good piece. There's another time I think I found the best piece that I ever remember.
Really?
I have a couple pieces from that piece in my place. I haven't figured it out.
Nice.
I'll send you pictures.
Okay. What did it cost to mine for a day?
That's $290 to mine and $10 a camp every night, or $75 to dig in the tail end, $10 a camp. So that's $10 every night, and then $190 cliff, or $75 a camp.
Where did you dig?
I dig it. That's the cliff.
The cliff.
Every
You
time.
went for raw shit, huh?
Yeah. So I went for the bigger pieces.
Smart man.
I found some good pieces. Brought home some good stuff.
You think it was worth it?
Definitely, you know.
You made you'll get your money's back.
The people that paid for the trip definitely will get their money's back.
Oh,
And,
with the rocks you gave them?
yeah, I gave one guy a piece like this wide, like that round, a black opal, 40 opal wide.
What do you think that's worth? Just
That
ballpark. Breathe.
cut it right. Knows how much.
Wow.
Depends on if they have the right geologist or jeweler cut it, because they end up cut opal at the right angle.
Okay. Beautiful.
So it's like, and the same with the road trip. Used to have the bag guy. I still have it. I got waiting for it to come back out. So that piece is worth thousands. So that you got the right. A bit more, but,
You just want it raw. He wants it raw, John. Nice. Water looks actually clean
I
for
know
this time of year.
it's right.
This time of year, I'm not seeing a fuck ton of moss here yet.
Yeah.
I've seen it way worse than this. That's you haven't had the rain to change.
Pretty nice right now.
Yeah.
You're finally coming back.
Right? Right?
I've caught like almost pretty much caught a fish every day. I've been fishing out here.
Nice. Decent size? 14s.
One keeper, no 14s yet, but like a 12, 13.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
A couple friends, my friend and his kids were out here fishing. They caught some good ones.
Okay. Were they throwing lures or just bait?
Sometimes probably.
Yeah, I don't know what.
How's it going?
Good, how you doing?
Good. I'll give you a pretty photo with the sailboats.
Yeah, yep.
How's the fishing going?
Slow but good. It's enjoyable.
Yeah, you get any bites?
I got one bite so far. Yep.
Nice.
Seen a lot of little jumpers, stuff like that, but yeah.
They got their breakfast in already.
They'll bite. The cutthroat are greedy.
I know they just
They're
what
greedy.
they want is they want. My worm is kind of old.
Yeah.
And nasty.
They want a wiggly. They want something moving.
They want a bigger worm.
A bigger worm.
Yeah. Usually I notice if you put half a worm on there, they don't really get bites. You put that whole worm on there.
That's fun.
That's your technique too.
Yeah.
You mastered that one.
Yeah, I put like one time nobody was catching fish. I was like, you know, I'm gonna put 3 worms on my hook. It looked like an octopus. I threw it out there. I was getting bites every time.
Immediately.
Like a worm ball.
Exactly.
Wow.
Good luck.
All right, thank you. Safe travel.
You too.
Yeah, I was up at, so we were able to fish an hour before light, throwing clover for the sun. Because as soon as the sun comes up, we were done by 8. Before it, way before it. As soon as the sun comes up and hits the water, they just stop biting. But it was fucking blowing.
Did I tell you about my idea for the drill?
Yeah, you did. Yeah. You know, this is like the ideal spot to with your camera and yeah. I'm down to try to fashion something with you on that.
Oh, really? That'd be sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the pole, I got the reel.
So we need the casting, the robot casting one, right?
One is a little piston.
Right.
Those can be found. You don't have to buy expensive shit like
Right.
you need for small versions. You can
Right.
at thrift stores sometimes. Just like sometimes they're electric and they use them for the uppity chair. You know
Right.
what that is?
No.
Oh, okay. That's probably just what that's what my dad.
Oh,
called
the
it.
lift chair, a lift chair that brings you up off the off.
Like a recliner chair for old people.
Yeah.
And you have a button on the side.
Yeah.
that goes-
Yeah. I know
Those
exactly.
have those in there.
Yeah.
And it's just a
Right.
electronic little actuator thing with a bar.
So I
Or
got,
even just a tube with a bar in the middle with the thing where you hold it something to it and the wires at the bottom of the ball.
I got another idea. Go Canon.
Like that.
Go Canon.
Well, that cannon is for the launch of the bait.
Yeah, to shoot it out.
Yeah, I'm talking about for you want to have something that goes like this to the pole.
Oh, to bring it back, to reel it in. Oh, to set the hook. Okay, yeah. So Canon to launch the bait,
Yep.
and how about just air?
Yeah.
Just compressed air.
Little air cannon.
Yeah. Okay.
I have a friend that does
Compressed air.
robotics.
All right, and then now you're talking. Okay, now you're talking bringing it back in with an arm.
Yeah, not.
I
just,
keep
not
thinking-
just bringing it back in, but like if somebody wanted to lower the pole,
Right.
It wouldn't be fast. It wouldn't whip it back.
No.
But it'd be all slower beat.
It has to be controlled with the joystick, right?
Up and down.
Up and down.
Yeah, and then you have the up and down for the pole going up and down, and then you have for the reeling.
Right.
It's
It's an electric reel.
it's a light switch kind of thing, or a dimmer switch, you know, that puts the power stronger or slower. So that way, when it's all the way down, it's not reeling, but when you slowly put it up, it'll slowly start reeling. If you have it all the way up, it's gonna reel pretty fast.
Right.
Yeah.
So there's an electric device called the fish winch, and it supposedly attaches on
No, you don't want to use nothing nobody
you-
else makes.
to your spinning reel.
Yeah,
Well, we could design something similar.
I already got it made.
You do?
Well, not made, but what it is I have the pole and the reel. That's
Right.
good. Then I have a motor. I gotta find it, but it's just like a little DC motor.
Yeah.
12-volt
Like
motor.
a drill motor or something like that. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you just have it on this clamp thing that goes over this part of the pole,
Yeah.
clamps on down,
Absolutely.
and it goes down, and the motor kind of sticks out like this, and attaches to the reel. Where this is on, I already have the reel
Or
broken up.
you can put a shaft right in. Just take the handle out
The
and
reel I broke the, it was an old reel, but it
Right.
still kind of worked. I broke the handle, and I have it all screwed in with just the metal part sticking out.
right.
It
Okay.
could be attached to
Yeah.
the center.
So
of
that's the
motor.
shaft,
Yep, center of the motor.
right?
That way, also we need to do is get that have a motor,
I
a
bet.
piston, some kind of thing to shoot it out.
I bet you could epoxy that strong enough, dude.
Oh yeah.
Especially as a tester, you know. Especially as a tester, you could epoxy the shaft on it, you know, onto the motor.
Hey Sean, how's it going?
onto the motor
Yeah.
with epoxy. Yeah, should go get my chair.
Can you still fish?
I can still fish. I got a license. They didn't take my license. I got my rod up there.
I got some worms. You can go grab your pole and your beer.
All right.
I got some more beers in the fridge.
I got beers in the truck. I got beers in the icebox.
Yeah. Pole.
Here.
I'll pop this one.
But I didn't fill out my steelhead card here.
I'm not going to steelhead. I never had to do that. The only word I can't touch is the ring. Or they don't have to catch it.
Sweet. You're only targeting cutthroat.
Yeah.
You're not targeting
I'm not
steelhead.
targeting steelhead.
Yeah.
I don't got a marshmallow on.
And see, this is my argument was the other day. And there's no hatchery. I mean, yeah, one guy caught one once in here. Like, your chances of that are so huge.
That's like winning the lottery.
It is.
I love to catch a
A hatchery steelhead. It's, you know.
I'd have to let it go because I don't have steelhead.
Yeah, you'd have to let it go. Exactly. See, you know the law.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, and that's what I told him. That's what I told him. He's like, well, what if you got a hatchery one? I'm like, well, that's hypothetical, so I really don't want to answer that.
Right.
But yeah, I'm not gonna. If I don't keep it, what am I doing wrong? You know. I just that's where I'm at right now, man. I'm just like, what am I doing wrong? So all right.
What I do.
Do you got hooks?
Yeah.
You got hooks.
If I'm not sure, man, I got weights. If I'm not sure,
I got weights.
If I'm not sure about what to do, there's only one way for me to know.
Right.
I feel like I know exactly what to do.
So, but the hooks, they have leader on them, right? Line.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So there's only one way for me to know how to properly do it and not get it hit.
Right.
And that is, I have become friends with the more for me. So it's like if I ever have a question or I'm not sure about something, I'll call him up direct.
That's what I've been doing for years, man.
That's the best way to do it.
Ah.
And it's just like if you know what to do, you do it. But if you're not certain about something, in my opinion, is to call the more and call
Yeah. Yeah. And so this guy, the guy that was training him, he's like, "You fish Klamath, right?" And I was at that point, I was trying to just be closed-lipped with him, but I felt like saying, "Yeah, you and me have talked a lot because I call you and ask you questions on how to do things right." And he was just looking. He knew. If it would have been just him, he would have fucking let me slide because I think 90% of the wardens know I'm not out to break the law.
Right.
But this new guy, he had to get trained right. He had to follow the procedure. And I just so happened to be Mr. Gosh damn enema patient. Supposedly, $500. Yeah, but you have to really do something bad. They're not going to do that over a bar truck. That's.
You know, my guess is are you going to court or you just pay the fine?
I think I can go to court.
If you go to court,
It's going to give me options.
You'll probably fight or not to be like an asshole, but
That's
just
to
to
be like,
know,
hey, I can't really afford this. I was trying to get food. I was trying to.
And like you said, you thought it was a bar.
Yeah. Yeah, there was no intent, you know, and $500 for a crime that is an accident, that there was no harm, You know, I did no harm to anything. I didn't hook a fish with the barb. I didn't have a fish with the barb. You know, I casted it a few times and got nothing. And in Oregon, I casted it a few times, but it's legal for me to do it up there. Damn it! California's laws are just really stupid bad.
You know what? This fishing, the lives would have been able something like somebody like you to do.
What's that?
To go, all right, I'll control.
Yeah.
Because you can go and have
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and you know, you can have different size rods and different size setup, different size cannons.
Yeah.
Now,
Would you?
they supposedly shark fish in San Francisco with cannons that shoot them fucking thing 600 feet.
Would you want to catch and eat a couple red-tailed surfers?
No, I do that all the time, but yeah.
No, I know, but like
But
without using without casting, you're just using your hand on a little thing. You're shooting in your
It's
chair, right?
dude, what you're saying might be because I have issues where like my hand is going.
Yeah, my elbow is starting. I have a nerve issue in my elbow.
Yeah.
My nerve is
Yeah.
fucked up.
So you're talking our future, man. Is what you're saying,
Yeah,
basically.
I want to fish when I'm 90.
Yeah,
If
you
I
know.
make it that far.
But yeah, you know. I mean, there's a hard. It's going to be hard to be on the sand at 90. It's going to be hard to throw that fucking heavyweight out
do
there.
it at home.
Yeah.
The person that's out there on the app.
And then send you the fillets, and then somebody cooks you those fillets.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I'm still alive. I caught these fish. Yeah, I caught them via fucking robotic, but they're mine. I caught
You
them.
caught them robotic, but somebody caught them robotic, and somebody drilled you that
Yeah.
fish in the can, right?
Yeah, processed it and took care of all of it for you.
And you went down the chute, and all of a sudden, after you caught that fish, if you decided to keep the fish on the app or whatever, you're like, I want to keep that fish. It's big enough. That goes down the chute. The camera all of a sudden takes you off the pole, and you go to another room where the fish comes down the chute.
Cleaning
And
station.
somebody is there cleaning it home.
Oh,
And then they pack it right there, and they put your label on it and ship it out that day.
that's fucking
You
delicious.
know what I mean?
You know, actually,
That's what I'm talking about. If you decide you don't want to keep it,
what you're
if you
saying,
decide you don't want to keep it, you just they take that fish and put it back in the water, or
do you
take it.
realize what you're opening up, this opportunity?
I know.
So listen. So all these charter guys, right?
They could have it.
These charter boat guys that go out for bluefin tuna, these
Yeah.
big badass
They could have
fucking
people. They don't have
fucking
to have
wildest catch,
They don't
right?
have to have anybody on their boat besides them and their workers, and the people that are fishing are on the computer.
That too. Or you could just have one of those set up on the side of the boat for the handicap guy, and the other guys fish on the other side of the boat.
Oh, the handicap guy could be on the
And
shore.
the handicap guy's wherever he
On the
is
shore.
on shore.
Yeah, he could
with his
be on the
computer.
shore. Well, he could be on the shore on a little station they have for
Yeah.
that person that can't go on the boat,
Right.
and it's for those first people that while the boat's out, he's controlling that thing.
Well, if it became really big, you could get like people would have them in their house.
Yeah.
They would be built in.
Yeah, they'd have like the full-on setup, like
Yeah.
where it's
The,
just like
the fishing chair with the
yeah, like a
computer
fishing
screen.
pole.
Oh
You'd
yeah,
have the
yeah,
fishing
yeah,
poles
yeah,
running.
yeah. That would be fucking legit. Oh my god, that'd
And
be
then
hilarious.
when the fish is pulling the drag, on the computer on the thing, and you would hear that ringing. So because there would be microphone near
Yeah.
you would hear everything.
Oh, yeah.
That whole that reel would be
The one nice thing, you don't have to deal with the dog trying to bite at your ankles.
Dude,
Holy crap, man! It just just wouldn't leave their dogs at home, and they bring them right down there. The dogs want to attack the lure and attack the fish. It's
Hudson's like that sometimes. My friend's dog, Ryan's dog.
Yeah.
One time I caught a fish, and I put it in my little hole here.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
made that little fishing hole.
Yeah, yeah.
Why didn't make it? It was already there.
Nice.
And I just kind of revived it a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
Put fish in there.
No, that's a beautiful little thing.
And
Is that how you revive them? Is that
yeah, I put him in there for a little bit, get him going, then I shoot him out and shoot.
Nice.
Yeah.
I dig that.
But I had a little cutty that had gut down, and it just bled too much.
Yeah, that way you can actually see if they're going to be
by stabbing,
vibrant enough to
pop the
freaking
bubble
take
or
off.
whatever. Like if you pop that little air sac or whatever,
Yeah,
they can't make it out.
Yeah, no, Cuddy's not going to make it.
So it was sitting in there. I tried to revive it, couldn't do nothing.
Makes them in.
Eventually it was in there, but it was too small.
Oh, well, then the
So-
birds get it.
Yeah, so I was like, first I told Hudson, my friend Brian, that lives over there.
Yeah.
I said, hey, let's see Hudson. I said, because we're trying to get him in this new stuff.
Right, the dog?
He's kind of scared of the water. You know, we took my boat out yesterday right before sunset.
Right.
Took it almost all the way to the free side. And back with his dog on it. He did pretty good. But we're trying to, but I took the fish, I gave it to the dog, and he played with it for a little bit, but then I threw it out to the birds.
Yeah, the dogs aren't really in. I don't know why. They just don't. Cat? Different
Yeah.
story.
Yeah.
Cat, different story. You would have given that to Ushu? Oh, man.
Uchu don't like fish.
She don't?
No, I tried to give her fish once and he good. They're just straight up dry cat food cans.
Uh, well,
The outdoor cats love fish,
yeah.
especially the little kid Mystic. He
Okay.
was gone for a couple days.
That little black kitty?
Yeah.
Oh, he was cute.
Yeah. Mama and the kid took off again.
Oh, maybe they just moved nest to where she can hunt.
No, she likes to go to the big to maybe find a mate again. Or she likes going over to that area. So the kids just follow. Yeah, see that? That could have been your dinner.
Not that one. I think the one big, the one that jumped just before that.
That would have been a ticket right there. We kept that.
Yeah. Fuck, I can't take any more tickets. I crawled back. I just
The
inched.
worst, you want to hear the worst ticket I've ever heard? It's like heard about out here in the lagoon.
Yeah.
I was fishing over in the bend over there.
Yeah.
The guy fishing on the front here.
Yeah.
And he was catching fish right and left. Every fish he picked up, he reeled in. I was like,
Kept them all.
in my opinion, I was like, that guy's using barb to.
Oh,
When I catch a fish, half the time the fish gets off.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
Unless it's a gut hook. You know?
yeah,
This guy was catching every single fish.
yeah.
He got a bite on, like a bite, and he got the fish on. You know, he's got to be using hard.
Yeah.
And then he proceeds to catch this steelhead that's like 20 inches.
Yeah.
And he brings it over to us. Not him, us.
He didn't know it wasn't a cutty. He thought it was a cutthroat. Huh?
He brings it over to me, and the person I'm fishing with says, "Hey, you guys want them food? Too big for my frying pan." And I said, "Hell no, that's a freaking steelhead. I don't want that here." And my friend was like, "No, I don't want that. No, I don't want it either. That's just shit." So he, who knows what he did? Well, at that
It tastes
point,
so fucking good.
at that point, I know
Out
what they
here.
do. At that point,
Especially
I
this
was.
year.
At that point, I was kind of pissed because every fish I was put the bite on, I was losing, no luck fishing that day. So he was catching all and everything. So I was like, I'm fucking out here. I go back up to walk back up as soon as I get to from the trail, the road.
Yeah.
I see the warden pull up behind the vehicle. I'm like, oh shit, here we go. And I walk up to my
You didn't know, so you have no clue what happened, huh?
no idea. So Warden sits there behind his truck or watch that guy.
Because he was watching.
I said he Warren said he was watching.
Oh wow.
Watch.
But that's a plain view. If he's got his look at those two right there.
Oh,
Holy
yeah.
shit, dude. Those were legal.
But,
Those both were legal. There
ended
was
up
two
getting
of them.
6 tickets for 60 legal fish and bar.
Got a little school coming in. That was two. They were about 8 feet apart.
He got his license. Like,
What?
I'm not sure, but he got 6 tickets and bar.
There's this one guy. We call. He,
That's like $600.
he got a ticket for every fish.
Wow.
Wow.
Bar.
Wow. Oh yeah, because that's a separate ticket.
Yeah.
Damn. Somebody was telling me that he got busted. His worst one was he got busted for I think a salmon when it wasn't supposed to be salmon season. They changed the date. They changed the date like last second on it, and it was just like a little bit after September that he wasn't supposed to be fishing. And he said they charged him $1 an inch, or $100 an inch for the size of the fish. He was like, "Yeah, it was a 20-incher." I was like, "Yeah, but that's a $2,000 ticket. $1 a fucking inch." That's some weird fucking shit. That's some weird justice. Is all I gotta say.
Better one.
Right?
Well, that's probably why we could get
That little thing.
that we're just old and
Wow, he got a lot of freaking.
really have like that out there.
I mean, I have heavier weights. But is there a reason? Or you just needed that amount of weight?
Well, to get it out as far as I want to get.
Like this. This is badass.
Yeah, that way, if I want to do lure after
Yeah, you can
lure with the same
switch it
stuff
up,
on. That way I can try to lure fish if I want to.
That's
Sometimes
what. See, that's what I was doing. Was I had a shock line like that in my upper fucking front. Thing is, dude, I even told myself when I cut it last night that tag's a little bit short.
right. That's my favorite thing is to get the tag as short as I possibly can.
I left that much. I left almost a quarter. I left over an eighth of an inch. I looked at it. I specifically looked at it. And it was like that much, dude.
Yeah, look
That
at
much of a tag on there. And it wasn't enough.
I did without cutting them. So that's the smallest. I got that one.
Yeah, mine was a teeny bit short.
But this one is the best one. This was with no cut. Look at that.
Yeah.
No cut tag.
Wow. See, mine was even bigger than
See,
that.
see a little tag on it?
Mine was even bigger than that, dude. But it was 40-pound test. The heavier the test, the harder it is to seal that knot.
Sure, that's the 40-pound braided one.
Yeah, but I had monofilament.
What I do is I always cinch the end of the line.
Yeah, I see. I felt that.
Because
Yeah.
if you tie the knot, you can pull
Yeah,
that,
if you cinch
pull
that,
it all the way
Oh, yeah.
down, and then it's stuck right in.
yeah, how you have that, it's not going to come undone.
Right, come
I
on.
fucked up.
If a fish don't want this one.
I caused myself to fucking take a fish this morning because I fucked up. It was coming in. It wasn't a super huge fish. It was probably 7-pound fish. Maybe bigger. I don't know. It fucking all of a sudden it was coming in easy and it took off and it just came unbuttoned. And I was like, Oh, fuck.
There's another one jumping out there.
And I reeled it in, and yeah. I'm surprised that a float wouldn't work out here with where I'm taking.
I've seen people fish like that. Yep, the bobber.
Do they catch them?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I mean, you can figure out the depth and just hold it like a foot above, a foot and a half above the bottom.
Yep.
Because I have big old float rods. But I've tried it before.
The key thing with that is you can't. The key thing out here, you can't have the weight be a little bit.
But with float fishing, it's not. The hook's down at the bottom. I'll put some splitties in between the float, and then that's if I want. That's if you want to have it straight, your line straight up and down. If you don't mind having a little bit of bow,
The cat's over there.
yeah, that's exactly where I've been. That's right, a couple feet on the other side of where that school was. Exactly where those two big jumps. I think it was Yeah, we come out here with our shades, not our reading glasses on. I know, for tying knots or looking at that shit anymore, I need them. But I always have my shades on and I don't have a pair of fucking reading glasses. Shades actually get in the way. That guy's up there hacking away at some wood for you.
Oh, Ryan.
Yeah.
Oh, you got the splitter going, huh?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, got that. Looks like some alder.
Yep.
That stuff dries out good.
I know.
That's great to cook with.
Yeah, it'll be for next summer.
I love. Oh, that shit will be ready in 6 months.
Well, I know, but it could start raining. Get out of here.
Right.
We'll have to cover it up. It'll be ready for summer next year. So,
Right. Absolutely. That's the stuff that you plug to get some oyster mushrooms.
oh yeah.
Those are big rounds too, big lumps. I couldn't imagine sacrificing that much firewood for an oyster mushroom
Right.
that we can get for free in the woods.
Yeah. Yeah, all that wood is kind of free.
Nice.
A friend of mine is building some new house or some kind of condominium or something by the airport.
Oh,
So
they had to cut those alders
like
down.
all the
Yeah.
these ranges on.
Those things are scary to cut.
Oh yeah.
I mean, once it's on the ground, no problem. It's soft and easy to work with. I like even working with it in wood shop. I like milled alder because it's soft,
Oh, yeah.
but yet firm enough to hold its integrity.
Yeah, when you go grab your pole and care, I'm gonna go grab a couple things.
Yeah, I think I'll do that, man. Grab a couple beers, We got a couple.
You saved your Corona, I got Corona.
All right, well, you grab those. I'll grab one of these other. There you go, some German beer or pills. The German pills or Kroll. You want something different than a Corona, or are you just gonna stay on the Coronas?
Oh,
I know that's you.
they're-
You're like, nope, I'm staying on the Corona.
a lot of the German beers and the high hop beers taste like still.
I don't think I see. These aren't super high hops. These aren't. These are. I don't know. I don't know. They are sometimes. I've been trying different ones and weeding out what I don't like. You know. But they also. I just went through. They had a bunch of Oktoberfest German beers. A couple of them I didn't like. I have to admit. But a couple of them I liked. It was like, oh, that's impressive because it's more crisp, cleaner and crisp as long as it's cold.
There's one kind of hoppy beer I like. I think it's IPA, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
A chocolate peanut butter ale.
Oh, Belgian Beaver.
It has
Belgian Beaver.
a
chocolate
cow on the front.
Oh, it has a. Oh, okay, that's the other one. I know. Yeah. There's Belgian Beaver, which is peanut butter.
It has a chocolate
Stout.
peanut butter ale.
Okay.
Cow.
And the cow, I think I know what you're talking about.
I would really like that.
So, Red Tail used to be local. I think that was originally Humboldt Brewery. Did Red Tail Ale. Kevin said the co-op has a wet hop from that Red Tail put out, which is rare as fuck. Because most of the time they don't use wet hops. They dry them and cure them, and so it's more of a tea brew than an essential oil.
My downfall about casting over there is there's a clip.
There's clips there, huh? Ah.
Oh, you see that? What? Pulls out the water. And then grab on the worm and pulls out the water. I almost caught a fish.
What do you think you got?
Oh.
Got this little one. Maybe there's probably these little skins and patties.
You think?
That one that one right there. That one is probably a little steelhead or patty.
Really?
The only time you see fish that aren't steelhead or patties are the ones that are closer to the ground that I've noticed out here, or there's kind of swimming in grooves along the side a lot of times through stickleback.
Sticklebacks, yeah. Because those did, I mean, some of those kind of look like that, but a lot of them don't. All right, I'm gonna head up and grab some stuff.
Yep. Threw off my worm, y'all. Gotta put a new worm on. All right, here we go. Hope everybody's having a good day wherever you're watching from. We're trying to catch a cutthroat trout today. Hopefully two. I haven't had any. I only got one bite earlier, but nothing recently. I've seen a lot of fish moving around, but they're all kind of smaller on the shore. Home fish. Gotta catch some dinner. The wind is calming down, which is good. That'll be a good thing. Warm things up a little bit. So there's a little one jumping right there. I don't know if y'all saw that. Oh, getting the bite. Getting the bite. Getting a nibble. I'm gonna take it though. I got a little tiny nibble. Very well could have taken my worm. Welcome to the stream, everybody. My name's Dude. That's what my mom named me. Just like it sounds, D-U-D-E. And today we're out fishing in Northern California, about hour north or south of the Oregon border, a place called Big Lagoon. It's a brackish, lagoon. It's fed by Maple Creek, which is fresh water, and then has some ocean come in the wintertime, which feeds it with some salt water, so it makes it kind of brackish. Um, we get steelhead and sea run cutthroat that come in the lagoon here, so we're fishing for the sea run cutthroat today. I'm gonna do three casts because I feel like that last little nibble took my worm. Yep, just as I thought. That little nibble took my worm. Hey there, Kirk. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Hope the life is going good in your part of the world. Yeah, we've had a few little bites, but not much. Um, the wind is calming down, which is good. Oh, I just heard a nibble. Wind is kind of calming down, which is good. And hopefully we'll get some fish. We're fishing for a sea run cutthroat today. I did hear my bell jingle a little bit, but no movement. Oh, nice. I've never been to Texas, but I hope it's nice out there wherever you are. Oh, let's do a little reel in here. Might probably took my worm. I'll only put a little piece on this time. I'm gonna put another little piece of worm on here, and let me fix my line here. Somehow it went through. Gotta untangle my line real quick, y'all. All right, there we go. There we go. Hearing them jump. All right. This is a lagoon, so it's a freshwater lagoon that's fed by a river, kind of creek over here on the right. And then the ocean comes in the wintertime and opens up the lagoon and feeds it with salt water. So it's actually brackish water. It's salt water and fresh water. And we get a steelhead and sea run cutthroat trout in the lagoon. Every once in a while, you get sculpin and crab, stuff like that. But today we're fishing for the sea run cutties, is what we're trying to go for. 2 of those a day. I'm gonna run over to my place here. When my friend gets here, he's gonna set up his chair and start fishing as well. But when he gets here, I'm gonna run back up to my place and get my couple things, which I live a 2 minute walk from here. I work as a camp host at the campground here where I'm fishing. So I get to do this every day while I'm working. Um, but yeah, once he gets here, I'm gonna walk back up and grab a few things. But I'll be right back. I'll keep the stream going, so hopefully you'll see him catch some fish. Nope, there's a nibble. Yeah, you definitely living the dream. Cutthroat trout is like a trout that's a sea run. They go out to the ocean, back into fresh water. So they're pretty much like a salmon. I was too quick on the draw. Probably lost my worm, but we'll see. Definitely lost half my worm. Let's get another one on here. All right. Here at the lagoon, you have to use barbless hooks. So any hook that has a barb, you have to crimp down or shave off. So it makes it a little bit more difficult to catch a fish. You got to keep tension on them when they're on there. They can get off real easy, slip off the hook. And pretty much playing the waiting game, waiting for the bite, waiting for the bell to ring. I have a bell on top of my pole here. Oh, there's a little one that jumped over there. Just wait, playing the waiting game, waiting for the pole to start moving, all that. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes it's called wishing, not fishing.
Yeah, that's exactly what I experienced. Wishing I would catch a salmon.
Fishing to catch a fish.
do I catch a fish? I kept telling myself I just need to not care. Just need to not care, and I'll catch a fish.
No, you just need to use the new fishing thing.
Right? But you can't sit there in your chair and like actually like care, because if you do, then you're not gonna catch fish.
Yeah.
It's me and my buddy both decided. You know, these people that come in like fucking 10, 15, 20 minutes, they're catching fish in front of us.
Oh yeah.
They really don't care whether they do or not.
Yeah. A lot of them, I noticed if you're not paying attention,
Oh yeah.
you always get by.
Yeah.
You got a phone call. You always
Not
get
caring, not paying attention, that whole spiel. You know? That's the big one right there. It's the big one. So here's what I
Thank
got.
you, Kirk. Hope you have a wonderful day and life out there in Texas. Bless you.
So I brought me an old setup. It's got some pieces and parts that I can rob.
Oh yeah.
Like some swivels. Swivels, and then I got plenty of weight.
Oh, it's weird.
There. Brought these wonderful scissors. Just 2 weekends of fishing that rough terrain. This line looks like I've been using it for months. It just gets so frayed. And I wonder why. I was dragging it across rocks.
Right.
I know. It's so frayed. I'm probably tired. I've got weights. I've got weights. Oh, we got some hooks too. Oh, that's a fish. Holy shit, that's a fish. That's
Can't
a
do
good
nothing
fight.
right. Here you go.
That was a
Lay
good
it down
fight.
right
You have
there.
slack like crazy now.
Lay it on that.
Yeah.
Nice swim, man.
Fight. And he just hit it hard. Hit it hard in the rain.
And they're all down the ground right there. I'll pick them up. Could have had a fish, so I wasn't helping you.
He just hit it. He hit it. He didn't dry. He wouldn't have been able to set the hook.
I know, it's so bad.
He didn't stick. He just hit it hard. He hit it hard and ran.
You know, took my fish and ran.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at that. Sucker. Good. Got me right back at the same spot.
Good. 2 swivels.
Well, I've got this one right here and I can cut off. Okay. Well, I was gonna sacrifice this swivel off of this.
Oh yeah, that one.
I can sacrifice that. And then I need a slide. Is that the slide? Yeah, that can work as a slide.
That's
Kind
kind
of.
of what I do.
This was a little very.
Yeah, we're done.
Yeah, I'll see. I'll see if I have another. I think I have.
One of these.
Well, that should be on the back. You really shouldn't slide your line because of that sharp edge. See what I'm saying? If I put that on my slide, I get that sharp
This
edge.
is usually on the top. What I usually do is put this on your line.
That part.
This part.
You know what? You're probably fine because it's actually not moving. It's just sitting there.
Then all you gotta do is put
Right.
a little bit of lead
But I usually have this, and you run that. It's attached to this.
You use another one of these. I'll put that there, just in case.
Yeah, give me a second. Let me get this tied. I actually tie it now. In the fucking final inning, final fucking inning.
Out to get another worm on you. I'll give you 1 second.
Oh yeah. You gotta get that back out there because that fucker's biting.
I know.
He's willing to offer you some fun.
I've been trying to break these up in thirds, just so you know.
Okay.
Some of them are a little bigger, some are a little smaller. It's okay.
Right.
All right. Get that bit. Beginnings of a rat nest going on. This ain't good.
Just walk backwards and walk on the shoreline.
I know. Let's hope it doesn't go down too far. It looks like it's good.
Oh. And then if you ever really feel like it's really messing up, you go along the shoreline and you get it wet. Dip it.
I think it's on the new line here, which is okay. I can pull it out.
Yeah, dip it and rerun it. That helps a lot.
Got it.
Nice.
Yeah, Hoggy. Cast out again.
It definitely had a bite. It's definitely a fish.
Well, no, when I after I had to drag my line back out.
Yeah. Well, it would be a fast bite.
No one.
Really?
Taking all my fucking worms here. What the hell?
So, okay, so now I have main line attached. Now I need a weight on here. Or am I just going to tie a hook to this? Or do we have prefab hooks?
So like, what do you mean recap now?
Because I mean, this line is heavy. My line is really heavy. Do you have any lighter line? Or what do you? Is that mono? Or are you running straight to braid?
Braided.
You're still
All
running
braided.
straight to braid all the way down.
All the way down, same line.
Oh fuck!
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I don't want to leave it.
Well, the braid is light, so. Okay, I see what you did now. Oh well.
I might have a piece of braided if you want. It's not very big.
This isn't gonna float. This is gonna be kind of heavy. Versus the braid might float a little bit. But I know what I can do. I can just cut this on this end and turn and spin it around.
I got this right here. And salvage.
Right. Well, how thick is that?
It's like 40 pounds.
Oh, this is 50. I'll just roll this. So because I can just cut this side and just spin it around. Cut it the right length.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And just spin it around and tie the hooks in it.
Yeah.
Length.
Make sure to put your weights on first.
Yeah, but I'll be able to do that once I cut this.
Oh yeah. Yep.
So that's why
Yeah, but-
that's why I'm just like, oh, I can just do this. All I'm doing is 180 and going out up to the other. Still pretty busy out there at the campsites.
Oh yeah. Was the ranger there when you were there?
Yeah, it's down.
Alright.
So is that your friend running the log splitter?
That's right. I moved him in there.
Yeah. I just wasn't sure whether it was helping you out or
He's helping us both out.
right.
You know, him splitting that wood. We can sell it, make money off it. I got kind of
So how long?
got kind of
Right about there? Or should I cut a little bit more off?
over here. Yep.
Yeah, I can sacrifice a little bit more.
Yeah, I would go, me personally, I would go a little shorter than that, but
Okay.
I'll go like a foot or close to a foot.
Oh, fine.
That's all right, dude. That's not bad. Not a big deal.
Don't really have a choice.
Yeah. Well, you do.
Well, I mean,
There's a way to tie two lines together. I can do that for you.
oh yeah.
Can I do it for you?
I think that's enough. I'll just tie it really tight. I mean, yours isn't much bigger than that. So what size hook? That's too big of a hook there. What size hook?
And,
Is that too
yeah, use the same size. That'll work. Yeah. Okay.
big?
That way you don't be very.
Round's already pinched and everything.
Yeah, that way I use these size hooks. That way you rarely get hooks.
Okay.
If you do, it goes down a little bit. It's easier to get out.
Okay. Well, then yeah, I just cannibalize this whole piece here. Makes sense.
After I catch this next fish, I'm gonna go up and grab a couple things. Gotta catch a fish. We got 10,000 people watching. No, I'm just joking. There's like 17.
Don't worry, I won't drop my pants.
No, but if you catch a fish, you gotta bring it in front of the camera over here on the tripod. Show 'em. Yeah. And you can use my little revive station. I cleared all the algae off when you walk down there. So it's real grippy. You shouldn't slip when you walk on the clay down there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you don't want to step in that hole.
No,
Right. Cool.
no water. If I did, it would just muddy it.
It's deeper than it looks. I've been trying to dig it out.
The water there?
The hole,
Oh no, I don't think it's full.
the hole, it has like a layer of silt in it.
Oh.
But it goes down past my arm, like past this right here. This, at least.
Holy
Yeah. I'm kind of curious what created that. It'd be perfect. The water was way up here more. Make a native fish trap out of that. You know, happen all the time.
Right?
You ever seen that fishing where you get sticks and you put them, stick them in the ground in the water, like over a certain way, for the fish when they're going downriver swim into the fish trap?
I'm not sure.
Badass. All you're using is sticks and rocks. You put them all in the river certain ways where the fish all swim down a area and they all get trapped into a circle part of the water.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Couldn't do it here, but
Right?
birds.
Otters would find that trap,
Oh
go
yeah,
in there
it'd be torn
and
up.
harvest your catch.
As soon as you left it, it'd be torn up.
They harvest your catch.
So this is my fish measure knot stick for drink.
Oh yeah.
So as long as the cut through is past this first knot on this side, 10 inches, yeah, a little over 10 inches. This middle knot, second knot on it is 12 inches. And then the knot at the there's one knot at the very end of one side, that's 24 inches.
Oh wow.
One part of the string has no knots, that's where you start at. And it has like the crab marks on there. I put the crab marks for the crab measure.
What is it? No, 5 3/4.
5 3/4 for Dungeness, yeah. And then it's like 4
and something.
for rock crab. And the kelp crab are a little bigger. And then I got the mark for red tail surf bird on here.
Right.
And I got the mark for lingcod on
Oh, sick.
here. Yeah.
That's a lot. That's a lot of information.
Right. All the marks.
Dude.
Every little mark.
Legit.
Yeah, you either roll it up in your pocket. It's easy to lose, though. I've lost it a few times.
Wow. How much weight do you think you got out there?
I got 3 of these medium-sized anyways, so probably an ounce, maybe less than an ounce,
Oh, no, that's
maybe
more.
half an ounce.
That's more than an ounce.
Think so?
Oh yeah, those are half ounces.
Those little ones?
Yeah.
Okay, that's yeah, half an ounce.
Close to half, probably.
Yeah. So you really don't need that much because I'm kind of going out there far. My friends that were fishing in Tennessee were
Probably an ounce and a quarter. It's a little over an ounce. Hey, yeah. It's about as big as I got, unless I double up. I'd like to see if I got one bigger than that.
If anybody has any questions, feel free to ask away. I'm just waiting for my bell to ring to tell me I got a fish on. Although So here in a few minutes, I'm gonna go grab a couple things. So I will be right back.
So you just put your weights right on the line. So I could just go straight to the end as well. Instead of adding that. That might be better.
Yeah, having that extra like wiggle on that.
Yeah, having shit hang up on it and stuff.
Yeah.
Might be better not to.
But it might be better to have that on there.
Alright.
Hard to say, really. I mean, I would try it with that on there, maybe, but also,
Let me take a look.
yeah, it's up to you.
Let me see what I got in this little box here. There might be a couple of conditions.
You want me to do a couple knots for you? I can.
Oh yeah. There's I could just clank that'd be really I could steal this slip.
I had one of those, that one piece I gave you with the latch on it. Just up that weight right there. Let's put that on there.
Yeah, but this has a latch.
I gave you one of those latches.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you can tie that onto your line.
Yeah, I know.
Hook it to your line and stuff like that.
Well, if I run my line through that, it's safer. This swivel. It's the same thing.
Oh yeah.
It just gives you.
Oh yeah, it's a little less weight.
Well, it's just you're not using the back of the latch.
Right.
You're using the actual slide part. That's what we do that all the time. Side just take a swivel, barrel. That way you don't chafe your line.
Right.
I mean, but this trout, you never know. You might pick up on it.
I took my boat with the little trolling motor, electric trolling motor, Ryan and his dog out yesterday, all the way close almost to the other side where it freezes.
Oh, nice.
And then I went fishing on the ocean. It was a little too rough to fish on the ocean.
It's been rough the last 3 days. That was the other reason I came. Like, over it. It's just been overly rough.
Halfway there, the battery and it started dying out.
Oh, shit.
Luckily, I had my jacker, and I kind of bring a positive negative water to the cigarette lighter plug-in.
Yeah.
And I brought my jacker, and it worked for a little bit, but then something happened where it didn't work. But I shimmy rigged it, and I freaking ran the battery of the boat motor off my jacker all the way back.
Wow.
Yeah, I started at like 98%, and when we got back, we had 57%.
Oh, that's a lot still.
I know, right? That's what I'm saying. Yeah, if I had it.
That's like a little 6-volt battery?
No, it's like it's what's running the Starlink and all this shit.
Oh, okay.
So I have the Starlink here, and it's running up there. Pretty nice little unit.
So that is my slide.
Oh, you kind of sliding up and down that. That's cool.
Yeah.
I never
See,
thought about that.
yeah, we have slightly.
Yeah.
Instead of your barrel or
Yeah,
your open.
that way when it's out there, the worm can slide up.
Yeah.
Float up.
Yes. And so if this gets a little bit of slack in it, then this becomes more.
Yeah.
So then here's the hook. But I do need a swivel. Oh wow.
Okay. It hurts my elbow every time I do that.
So I need a swivel right here. Stop the weight.
I lost it. Lost it. Damn it. That wasn't a very big one.
Let me have a look at that too. I want to see. Because you have a double swivel there. And your lead out your pump. I think it's just I need to tie the swivel on. Okay. So you do have a double swivel. Yeah. Oh, I see where you're talking now.
So what I do is I put a
Mm,
swivel
yeah.
on my end here.
Oh, I see this.
Yeah, I put a
There we go. That's okay. Got it.
I put
Okay.
a swivel on my end so I can attach any of these to it. With
All
all my gears.
Oh, and I went with a swivel instead.
Like this, with this way, I can take this off and start lure fishing. I have a lure that's set up with one of these on it.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up further.
Still got my worm. He didn't take my worm. Yeah.
No, is what I can do is I can cut this and make a little sludge like what you got going on, and then tie that other piece on there. It needs. All right. Yeah, I can do that. I see what you got going on. So, yeah, I'm just gonna tie this on, and then I'll cut another lead off. So I'll make a little slide that's only about 1.5 feet long. I won't. That way, I see what that does. What that does is it takes the taper out.
Yeah.
That's really, I mean, when you're deep trolling
Oh yeah. Better.
in the ocean for salmon, you have to have one of those because the taper, the higher, the deeper you go, the higher up the taper is, and you want it more flat.
Yeah.
You can put one of those on, and it'll flatten it out some. So you can make a taper up there and just tie that. Just get it up. Yeah, I should definitely have a salmon in my icebox right now. I don't know what the hell is wrong with me. I'm worried about everybody else's life and not my own. Everybody else was That's just one of my things.
Well, that's why we got to get that fishing thing started, kind of build the thing, and produce it to the people that will support it and pay for the money to build bigger, better versions of it, stuff like that. Build, cause I don't know how to build a app on a phone. You know what I mean? Or off by making the prototype.
Right.
And
Yeah.
that
We
works.
produce what they can see
Yeah,
is.
we start off by producing the working prototype, and then somebody goes through that knows a little bit more
An
about
engineer,
engineering.
a mechanical
Yeah,
engineer.
built it to the right cost specifics or
Yeah.
whatever, and then
They also know what machines are available out
yeah,
there
and well,
to build it.
Also, each machine would have to have built-in transmitters and all these electronics to work through the app. So when somebody goes into the app, they're either on pole 1 or pole 10. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
So then next step, once we have it made, first we have to make it, and then we have to show that it actually works. That's the first step.
Right.
The next step is to show it, maybe not build the app, but show that it works through a camera. Like, for example, like I could be over here running the pole and managing the pole while you're in the campground on the hotspot or something over there.
Yeah.
That where you're just fishing off your phone, so to speak,
Right.
or a tablet or something like that. That's easily
Yeah. You got to
manageable.
show them that there's a bite there. That there's a reason to do it.
Yeah.
Like, hey, check this out. This is what's available to you right now.
And then it could be a type of thing where they could be moved anywhere. You could set them up anywhere.
Yeah.
Like it could be like a traveling circus kind of thing, with traveling, fishing,
Traveling
app.
fishermen.
So it's like all of a sudden, like you're sponsored and you're paid money to all 6 of these things around, and there's like 20 or 30 other people every day that are hauling 6 of these things around, and they're all going to different places in the U.S. or even other countries, putting them out different ways, different places, where you can fish for different fish every day. You don't have to fish in the same place every day. You can go on the app and go to different countries and fish. You can fish off the ocean. You can fish for tuna. You know, you fish. How much does a tuna charter cost?
Oh, $300 to $400.
Yeah, so you pay $300 or $400 to do a fishing charter for tuna.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't get that whole tuna. You get a big chunk of that fucking fish. Then.
There's enough to put on
Maybe some calamari on the way or something.
Just tell me. Huh. I don't. Well, my weight's just gonna be in
Well,
the no.
what you got going on?
Maybe I should just cut this fucking.
Come on, take it.
Maybe I should just go to that like that. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that.
Too slow here.
Yeah, I tried to imitate that.
That one. I was too fast on the draw. That's what it was. Too fast on the draw. know what? It's even better about the type of ID I have. Is because you could put a lure in the cannon,
Yeah,
and people think you're doing lure fishing.
that'd be badass.
I know. Wouldn't that? Fuck yeah. They can fish for bass, all kinds of shit that way.
Right across the way. Old fucking historical house that they redid, the National Forest redid, like a Lagoon house. And right next to it, it's got a JP something. He had 100-acre apple tree.
Okay.
The apple tree still exists.
Oh, that's badass.
Yeah. The apple tree still exists. But, fucking gorgeous. Buy it. You can rent out that Ludwig house.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. And so they redid it back in the 90s. They redid the house.
Right.
People can stay in it. And there was like a campsite there right next to it. But I think they've abandoned it. They're discontinuing it. Because, I mean, National Forest, nice thing about National Forest, you can stay fucking 14 days without having to move for free. Some of the cleanest water. All right, dude, I'm in, man. Got carbless. Let's find out right now. Oh, I'm done. All right, let's put a worm on this guy. Might help me with that wiggly part. That's the hard thing for me to do, man. They squirm so damn well. I guess I'll just have to watch my rod because I do not have a belt. There's no barb.
I know, make sure for you.
I just stuck it in the chair and it came right out, so that guarantees it. It passed that test. You're good to go. Nice. Okay. Somebody's trying the whole time.
I'm gonna go grab a couple things and I'll be right back. Yeah, oh yeah. I'll be right back. I still got worms. Heck yeah. All right, be right back, y'all. All right, be right back.
Step a little ways. Focus on just sitting there watching. don't think so.
That's Walker.
Walker, this is Orion Walker. Got a couple more beers.
So I found this other stuff. What you get situated, put away.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I gotta do this first. I gotta get my word back out there.
Yeah.
Can't be out here not fishing. If you cast it right where I cast it. Kind of mess with you.
Where he was casting, but he got the bites over where he saw the fish go.
I'll be right out in front of me here. Right out. Right past.
Yeah, I like this hole right here better. I can get closer to it.
Yeah. Show the fish to the camera.
Oh, I guess so. If I stand over here, it'll be picking up my rod probably.
Oh, I forgot the jack. I got 30%.
That's a little bit better. Oh, I guess that one doesn't work. Your holes got filled in, dude.
Some of them did, yeah.
Here, this one. Oh, shit. You gotta find me one. Find me a stick to make me a hole.
Huh.
I think that's what I gotta do. Put it back here for now. Isn't that what you do? Just take a stick and auger it out?
I used a knife. I don't got my knife on me though. To be honest, you'll be better off over here.
Yeah, where I was at?
Yeah, because when I was out here fishing with my friend day before yesterday, him and his kid were catching all the fish over here.
Alright.
I was getting biased, but they were getting all the fish over there.
Still on there. It's fresh enough still.
Yeah, there's not much to drag the worm off. That's the cliff,
Okay.
grass. That's not much of that.
This hole is working perfect.
Oh, I got some grass. Or I might got a little crab trap. Crab trap. Yeah, I pulled a crab trap out here one time. Yeah. Probably like
Watch it. It is right where I can see it first.
awfully good.
It looks fine right now.
Yeah, it looks good to me.
It just bouncing with the wind, with the waves. It's such a, I mean, I can tell the difference. Like, you're right. It's just a sensitive rod. It ain't a trout rod either. It's a sand. When I was out in country, I hooked one. I couldn't turn him around at all. Another guy hooked it. We that day, four of us. But there were four big monsters. Not one of us could turn those fish. Well, John had his on one hand.
Hey, just me. It is pretty nice out here. It is beautiful. Hopefully we catch a fish. That's a 500 subscriber mark for us to start monetizing my channel.
Wow. How long did that take?
Couple years.
Okay. Did they pay us or subscribe? Okay.
Got free subscription. Got a build channel.
Okay.
A lot of people use like a paid program.
But then once you build your channel, then you get paid by your advertisers.
Not just advertising for videos, how many videos you make, how much people watch, all that stuff.
They'll pay you for that, huh? Because they get
You get the people watching
their channel. Yeah. They have to pay or do something to get access to that. Too many days of street fishing. Too many days. Not care.
Like this is more fun. Right?
Yeah. This
You gotta come out here fishing. You want to take a break, come out here and fish. I'll do it. Sometimes I have some, bring some that's better.
Yeah.
Like I think I have 5 or 6 left in here.
Right.
Breaking in half, 5 or 6 each. If you had another
They can fish all day long.
and it's pretty mellow out here. I just sit here.
Well, it's not blasting wind, and it's not overbaking it. You're not all fogged in. It ain't wet. The clay isn't wet.
Right. You step down there yet?
Nope.
You gotta step down there.
Nope.
It's super nice.
Ah, super nice.
I carved it out that way. I did. I made.
I know. I can see you worked on those channels.
I got all the algae off it, so you don't swim at all down there.
Oh, so the wind actually pushes more water in there too.
Yeah. From both
Surge.
sides.
Surge. Surge is my favorite character. Eddie Murphy's, what was it, 48 hours? Goes to this rich art dealer. You asked him without something serious, like real serious.
Go off the road all the time.
Right?
Go all the way to the other end. All the way back. Too low. Can't get a kayak up the second.
You walk up the
Oh yeah. But we can take the boat all the way. What I like to do is take my boat all quickly all the way to the other side of the wall.
like out through the middle or the edge. I could just imagine just cruising along the edge about, like 8 feet of water. You could just,
Yeah, you go, like what I like to do is just go straight there, and then you're at the end, and then you can fish there, walk over just ocean fishing water over there,
right?
and then troll all the way along the route.
Yeah, my buddy was trolling real quickly. And they dived down as well.
Gotta make our fishing thing. You want to be part of it, you go half and half on it. Trading it. And you profit is half and half. I'm not a sneaky guy.
I ain't worried about profit.
No, I'm
I
saying,
just give you,
no,
give you.
no, if it's made, it's profit. It's in a way it's not. Whether it's just a little small time little thing, where people, it's like a nostalgia or something. It's on like, it's not like a video kind of thing. It can be put in places where people can put in some money, pay the fucking thing, like a scope. You're looking at a scope at the thing, but you put in money, you read your credit card, and you have for your license or put money in there, and then you freaking fish in, right off the start, or like a type of thing where, like if I had fun, like I would go like different places. I would drive to 3 of these different places, different locations every other day.
Yeah, you got to get it out there. So that's the thing. That would be part of the
Yeah, oh yeah.
first. That would be one of the first humps you have to jump over.
So me,
Is getting it out there to where people can even know it exists. Right.
That's just, I have the pole,
Yeah.
got to get a few things, and I have a friend that does robotics, and he can help me have a controller running everything, a little box or the button on it will run and it can help you set that all in. And then that's all basically all there is to it. Once you got that prototype, that caveman version, then you take it out in a place where you gotta show people.
That's when you start videoing it. Huh?
Not just videoing it, but you're like, you're going into these fishing shows then, where people are like,
Oh, fuck.
you know what I'm saying?
You got to set up a booth and
Food
advertise.
And advertise,
Oh,
exactly.
God, that's the hard part,
I
dude.
know.
That's the hard
I
part.
know, that's
All
the
the
hard
rest is so bad.
Yeah,
The
that's why we got
setting up a fucking booth and talking to people and
Yeah.
advertising, like, that's the hard part. To sell.
That's why you gotta
To sell.
hire those people.
Yeah, you
I
hire.
agree, I'll do it.
That's
I'm the best, bro, in the business. I had my own company for like the last 6 years, bro. My dad owned his own. My dad opened up his own advertising company, and he's always talking
There you go.
about it.
Yeah,
I grew up
advertising,
with it,
there's
he created
big
in my
fucking
house.
money in that.
Oh yeah.
There's what?
There's big money in that.
Man, I had to. That's why I just pivoted my career path. I'm living in the woods in a truck now for a little bit to reset.
That happens.
Because sometimes you gotta just put, like it's like my buddy said, you have to step from one rock onto the other rock. If you're trying to stand on 2 rocks at once, you're gonna fall in the water.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I kind of went the opposite route. I spent over 30 years of my life on the street figuring out ideas, and now I got a job and I'm working and have some ability to try to and help with friends and people I know that are interested in similar types of things that give me the ability to create some of my ideas or do some of the things, you know.
This is the camera here. There you go. Thank you. Appreciate that.
The beer, bro. So yeah, man.
Want another beer?
Sure.
Shaken or stirred?
Nobody wants to shake a beer.
should've read
Nobody
that.
wants to shake a
Some of
beer.
my buddies act like they do.
That's scary.
You ever seen those guys? They'll get it like a twist like this, and then it just swirls and goes into your mouth. Like they'll slam a whole
crazy.
beer in like a second and a half.
I couldn't do that.
No, I've never seen that.
I never drank beer like that. I drank whiskey.
I've
like
never
that back in the day.
even seen that.
A lot of people do it for others. I think that's
I've
because
never,
of-
I don't even.
It
never
looks
even
like
seen
it might
anybody
work.
talk about it.
I'm not gonna. I don't want to waste a good beer on it, but it's like these guys down south in Mississippi. They're just and just does a tornado straight to their gullet, bro.
when
It's
they-
crazy.
when you spin the beer enough and with the long
Oh yeah, so it gets the swirl in the bottle, and
in
so
the
it just
bottle.
drains. There's
And then
no
when-
suction.
Yeah, and then when you with the long neck bottle,
Yeah.
it's perfect for the tornado down. and go
So it's
straight
almost
down.
like a fucking shotgun.
Shotgun, exactly. Yeah.
It's just different.
Yeah.
Wow.
I just don't drink beer.
I
like
would
that,
find
man.
that like you're bubbling up your fucking beer. How do they do it without getting a fucking big old fucking head on the beer?
They do it quickly.
And
Real,
burping that
real
fucking
fast.
It's crazy to watch, bro.
Yeah, it's real fast. It's like
Really fast.
down. Yeah.
So they still get bubbles. It just really it foams out in your stomach.
Probably.
It goes down and puts down the gun.
Oh, that's fucked up. No way.
They're from like the deep south though, so their guts are just like
Yeah.
bubbling.
They're as far gone as it goes.
Like, oh, my friends from Georgia, like they're like, this is what a sweet tea is. I was
Yeah.
like, because I'm from Colorado, I was like, what's sweet tea?
Yeah.
And they're like showing me, I'm like, that is a syrup, bro.
That
It's
is
not
pure sugar.
He's like, that's supposed to be this.
Yeah, my best friend got a square.
That's where my friends are at.
Albany, yeah, that's where he is.
Ben.
Yeah, that's where he is. He's in Albany. Holy
My
shit.
boy is at. A lot of my old friends are from Albany, bro. So many.
Brian Butler. Brian Butler.
I don't know. I met them all in Colorado. Brian all left in California.
Brian's an autistic fucking freak.
That's what I am. Promise. I didn't like look somebody in the eye or respond to them when they talked to me.
Oh, that was
Anybody until I
exactly
was
right.
like 18 and I tried mushrooms.
He's still that way.
Yeah.
But he's wanted to try mushrooms. He actually begged me to freaking
Blessing.
take him out here and fucking do mushrooms with him.
That would help
But
them.
he's always had like the family and kids and everybody around him. Like, no, dude.
How old are his kids?
Oh, it's good.
Perfect time to fucking take a quick trip to California.
Yeah, leave your
That's what I
leave your kid with grandma or grandpa when you come out here. I told him, I straight up said, dude, you gotta leave everybody alone 48 hours. It's awesome.
That's a good thing to tell somebody, bro.
But I need you to have 48 hours away from me.
You still have that dang phone.
Yeah, no, dude. That was bad. That was bad. Me, him, and Kev went up to a freaking Patrick's Point years ago. I had a 5-gallon keg of home brew. He had a bottle of gin, and just started sucking on the jig. And then next thing I know, the sucker's literally got his mouth on the tap, like pumping freaking beer in straight. I mean, I'm like, dude, that's so gross, man. That's not how we do things back.
That's just not how we treat the homebrew, but
Yeah, you don't put your fucking face on the bread. Like, you get a glass and you pour it in.
he is an autistic freak then.
Oh yes. And so
I used to be so off the
so he had just gotten this really messed up crazy girlfriend. And
was she hot? Yeah.
oh no. Oh
So,
no. This was
she's just a
this
bitch.
was dude, she couldn't
That's sad.
walk, she couldn't talk. They met on the internet of how autistic this motherfucker is.
Okay, alright.
He ended up
So
having
you
a kid
should-
with her later.
You should eat mushrooms.
Yes.
My advice
So,
to him is
so
to
the best
explore
part
CBD.
was like we're walking down the trail with him, he's drunk off his ass. He takes off. He's a runner, so when he can't handle
Yeah, that's my boy.
it, he takes off running.
Again, boy.
He's Forrest Gump all
I'll
over.
do it again.
And so he takes off running, falls, breaks the bottle of gin in his back pocket, right? And then loses his cell phone sign, right? And he's like, my Shelly, who's his girlfriend.
Shelly!
My Shelly, I'm gonna
That's what
shoot.
both of my boys from Albany's girlfriends are named, is Shelly.
Oh, dude.
It's crazy.
Oh, well, she's probably been around. It's probably the same girl. Because she's an evil bitch. Can't walk, can't talk, but it's fun and just a psycho evil bitch.
The B word, but she's a bitch.
And so we're just like, dude, it's the best thing that he's like, she's gonna leave me if I get caught.
Good.
We're like, dude, it's the best thing
She
ever.
doesn't love you, cuz.
It's like the best thing ever. So,
Sometimes the guy just has this kind of thing.
but he wouldn't listen. No. He married her like a year later.
Oh, and then
Yeah. Dumb. Has a kid with
the
her.
rest is history.
You know,
That's your life
marries
now.
her.
Your
marries
life is
her.
your life is
has
taking
a kid
shit.
with her. And then I was like, dude, you're gonna wipe her ass
One way or
forever,
another.
dude. Shit. Literally.
That's rough.
Yeah, dude.
He
there's
needs
nothing-
higher
there's
standards for
nothing in
himself,
it
I
for
think.
this guy, man.
I think he
There
needs a
was
higher
nothing
level
in
of
it
self-love,
for
bro.
And so like, yeah, what man wants a woman that he gets with right from the get-go and chooses to wipe her ass? Right from the get-go. Like,
I mean, what if this never mind. I was like, that sounds kind of cool. No, okay.
I don't see
That's a
you
joke.
doing that. I don't see you doing that.
Nah,
I think
dude.
you're smarter than that, you know? I think that's like, it takes a special dope to
Well, my buddy's 5-year-old used to walk around saying, I bought my own ass, buddy. My buddy from Albany's son, he named him Huckleberry.
Oh my
Huckleberry from
God.
Huckleberry. Bro, and I told him we were living together when the child was conceived, and I was like, B-boy, do not name your son Huckleberry. Please.
You did.
He's like, man, it's my son. I'm going to name what I want. His name's going to be Huckleberry, all right?
See
I was
this
like,
plane
alright, dude.
circling over here?
This
Yeah,
kid
yeah.
used to be like, I want my own ass, buddy.
Circling.
Yeah, they're checking out the valley.
I think
Oh,
I'm-
that might be a timber cruiser.
I'm not sure.
I don't know. He's looking at that valley or coming back in to check this out.
Ah, man.
He's got some nice thermals in it, though. Like his wings aren't, he's just floating. His wings aren't bouncing around at all. It's warm up there. But yeah, so then the final straw was, dude, he fucking got drunk because he was a drinker back then. That's what he liked to do. And he wanted to declare his love to her or something.
That's that.
And she went and locked herself in a room. She was probably just fucking pissed off at him for getting drunk. And he kicks the door in
No.
and he goes to fucking jail for being a drunk dumbass. But nobody fucking blames him for this. They all blame her because she's gay.
And she called the cops.
And she called the cops.
But
But you know,
but
kick
you
the door
shouldn't have
in.
kicked the door
You
in.
kicked the
and
door in
you can't
California,
do
bro.
that, bro.
In California, this guy would have been so.
Well, I kicked it.
In Georgia?
I kicked a couple doors in California.
Yeah, well.
It was my house, and my roommate changed the locks on their bed with all my stuff inside. I was like, bullshit, motherfucker.
Did they call the cops?
I never was there to check if they did or not, dude. I just grabbed all my shit. Fucking. I put my knee through the bedroom door, and I was like, you know what? Don't kick the bedroom door.
That's what he did.
I turned back around and I destroyed something, and then I destroyed a cabinet shelf. And they did me over super bad, bro. I had them both deployed, paying them $5,000 a fucking month, free rent this nice house, bro, surrounded by woods by the lake. And the minute I leave for a boat party in Vegas, bro, I come back to locks changed on me, and I was like, what the fuck? I'm your boss, your roommate, your good friend. I saved you from an abusive relationship. Why the fuck are you in my bedroom saying it's occupied? Fucking front door and back door locked changed, bro. And it made no sense to me, bro. Like that's the only time I've ever really kicked the door that like wasn't stuck.
So he did a couple of days in jail, got out, had a restraining order, couldn't go back to his own fucking house. Now go figure, since she had the kid with her, right? She can't take care of the kid by herself. So what did she
Some
do?
other bro is living in his house now. Or what?
Oh no. So therefore he had to be kicked out. So he had to take the kid. Because
What a bitch!
she fucked herself, dude.
That's
How
crazy.
stupid could you be?
That's crazy.
You can't take care of the kid at all. You're not wiping your own ass. You're not doing any of this. You call the cops if you know.
How crazy are you calling the cops?
If he didn't put his hands on her, no, she had no right. But yeah, she's a weird one, man. She tried to run off with some military dude.
She couldn't run.
But she couldn't run. They just scammed her out of $15,000.
That was like your boy's money.
Yeah, her trust money.
Oh, her trust money. Oh shit.
Yeah.
At least he got.
While
At
she
least
was
he got
still,
a chick
while
with. At
she
least
was,
he got a chick that had some
while
money.
she was still in the house.
Yeah.
with him. And then she pulled that stunt. He was just like, nope, I'm done. I ain't going back. We talked to him. We finally got into his head. He was like, bro, if you go back, you are the dumbest fucker in the world if you go back. Like, dude, she's already tried to cheat on you. She's already tried to take the kid run off.
He is jealous probably all the time.
Called the cops. No, he wasn't jealous.
No, look, she was jealous all the time probably, and always.
Oh, yeah.
Usually that's people projecting because they're cheating on you, and they're like, you're cheating on me, and you're like,
Oh, yeah.
no, dude.
He wasn't looking anywhere else. He was, autistic and happy.
That's a great combination right there. That's me right now.
Autistic and happy.
That was my first band name, dude. No, I'm kidding.
That'd be fucking hilarious. I don't know. You might get some pissed off on autistic people.
Is your mind shaking though?
It's gotta get some.
Oh yeah. It's been a while though. You gotta see that puppy bend.
Yeah, you gotta see it give it two, maybe 3 good times. That's just the weird.
Stuck a couple balls on my head.
That's your bike, bro.
Just the wind. That. Bite will be down. If it hits 3 times, done. If it only hits once or twice, it might have it. Generally, if it hits 3 times, you can get there in time and get that fucking hooks that in. Or using barbless hooks. Make it just bite, swim away.
What is? Oh really? So that you can pull, so that you don't tear up the fish so much.
Yeah.
You toss them back, or you know.
Well, if they're smaller, you're the size of them.
Oh right.
Small guys back.
Right.
Steelhead is just like you can't beat. there are some further up, and there are a few that escaped from the log pond up over on the other side of the ridge there. We don't want them.
Oh, because they're big. They're big dogs.
No, these ones
Like-
are all small, but
My
they're
book-
aggressive.
My boy from Kentucky keeps ones out that are like this fucking big, bro.
We don't have nothing like that.
He said Alabama's the best place to go ice fishing.
Yeah, I am the absolute opposite of a bass fisher. This is as
Good.
close to anything lake fishing or I like fast water streams. I was just salmon fishing. I lost
You lost that too?
my salmon.
Don't lose your salmon, but
This tide went on. I don't normally do that. I prefer to tie my knots because I don't want somebody fucking up on that. I was late last night, like fucking 11 o'clock, 10:30, 11. I wanted to get that.
Oh yeah.
Cut my tag short. I'll remember that one. No worries. Day before I hooked another one, but I also got a fucking ticket. I don't even know if
for what? Oh shit, bro. Dang. So did they like snatch your fucking fishing rod and check it out?
Oh yeah.
You can't exactly eat it, you know. That's great. I was really glad that the park ranger didn't bust my balls today.
Oh yeah.
Because I was like, he really might, but then again, everybody else gonna bust my balls. So. I'll just leave the state forever, dude. Hey, they're pretty fucking chill too.
I just saw that damn fish you get down. Where do you get your worms from? Murphy's?
wore a Kagan before for not washing it.
What'd you call me? You're a little slaughter. Hey, good to meet you, dude.
Yeah, you do.
Be back around like 5 or 6, bro.
Alright.
Appreciate the fucking beer skis.
Yeah, no
What's
problem.
your name again? Ron?
This is how we spray our food. Out there, set it out there, and you know, quick fix what the tuna inside of it. So, you got a bell on it, sit in your lawn chair, cheers, weed, the bell in. You get about 20 minutes inside. More. Hopefully less.
Alright, y'all. Hope you enjoyed the stream. I only got a little bit left battery on my Jackery, so I'm going to end the stream here. Blessings to everybody, and check out the next stream next time.